Carnell King, who suffers from attention deficit disorder, was on his way to flunking out of high school and his special education classes, and he was ready to drop out. However, with the help of his teacher, Carnell, despite his disability, was able to turn his life around, graduate, and succeed by opening his own business franchise. Carnell started the King of Fades and now owns 2 barbershops, plus someone pays him a franchise fee to operate a shop using his name.
I had already put in my head that I was gonna, forget it. I'm already failing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to school for the fun of it. So I was like, forget it. And Ms. Piggy was like, boy, we can work this out. You know what I'm saying? We can talk to some teachers or whatever. We can get you, you know what I'm saying? Just, all we need to do is come to school and try.
I went in there and talked to him like a father would talk to a kid in words that he can understand, and told me he had to come. And I wasn't taking no for an answer.
I wasn't really messed up by school. Grades didn't mean nothing to me. Not even being at school mean nothing to me. I was just being me, just enjoying what I was doing at the time. It wasn't nothing about just what I had going on in the future. I never did think about that. But Mr. Piggy, he put me on that. He was like, you cut her all the time. 'Cause I used to tell him all the time I cut her. He was like, man, you can go to school for cutting her if you can just get a high school diploma. You don't have to go to college for no 4 or 5 years or nothing like that. And I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah. So he was like, all you do is, if you really want to do it, just go talk to the counselor.
A lot of kids are ashamed of their handicap and condition. And a lot of them knew that I was the special teacher, and they loved to come to my class. They just didn't want to see him, they didn't about to see him coming in. And a lot of kids needed someone to trust. They knew I cared about them. I would tell them that up front. I tell them I'd do anything for them if they're trying to better themselves. And I meant that. And once I won the trust of those kids and the trust of their parents, the sky was the limit for me on that.
Everybody I used to run with, every last one of them went to jail for either dope charges or beating up people, or they done time. Every person I hung out with, everybody. Ain't none of them. I mean, they probably now working because they done got old, they got a job, but every last one of them have a record. They still in the same spot where they was when I was coming up. The only way I can say that's where I be, because I did exactly the same thing they did. I was running the streets. It probably would have got worse. I probably would have been we would have got extreme with it. I probably would have just been like, at the point, like I said, I dropped out of school, so I was like, I didn't care no more, So if you that young and you thinking you don't care, where do it take you? It don't take you nowhere. So I'm thinking I probably wouldn't have been nowhere, man. I'm glad I did get the extra push on how I got it.
There's a lot of agencies that's willing to help them. We have money for them. You just got to take advantage of it. A lot of them are scared to take advantage of it. Me and Mr. Squaw was talking a while ago, a lot get SSI checks and they don't want to give them up. And they can have a much better life. These agencies are good. Arkansas is filled with different agencies that help students with learning disabilities, mental retardation, physical handicaps. There's money out there for them, but they do not take advantage of it. And it's bad that the money is there, I'm paying my taxes for it to help them, and they're not taking advantage of it. So I took it on my part to make sure those kids knew, and please take advantage of it. Even if you don't take advantage of it when you first get out of high school, you can always come back. You're always there. And a teacher needs to always be there for the kids. First you win their trust, and you win their parents' trust, and the sky's the limit what you can do for them. You just gotta care.